Whoa, my hair is almost as crazy as me. I'm sorry. What's up, YouTube? Obviously, I'm in my car today, and I thought it'd only be fitting if I told you about the story of the day I got my license. Buckle up. Get it? Because I'm in a car and there's seatbelts. Okay. So this story is a wild ride from beginning to end. So being the procrastinator I am, I waited until the last minute to book an appointment at the DMV for my driving test. The DMV in my city was booked for the next 2 months, which is ridiculous. This is why the drive-through lines at my In-N-Out are so freaking long. Anyways, I booked my appointment for my test a few cities away from me. Like, it was an hour away. And I was like, what does it hurt? You know, what does an hour hurt? Like, driving is driving. I fucked up. So keep in mind, I've never been to the city and I have no idea what it's like. Anyways, so the night before my driving test, I lose my glasses. Of course I lose my glasses. So I hit up my friend and I'm like, hey, could I borrow your glasses for my driving test? Thinking that it was a good idea. It was not a good idea. So the next morning, I'm in the 1 hour car ride to the DMV and I'm sitting there with somebody else's glasses on, looking blind as hell. And like in my head, I was like, yo, if I keep these on long enough, my eyes will adjust to them. To be honest, I'm not really that blind, but I just wanted to be safe because I was freaking out. I probably could have seen better without them. So we get to the DMV and I'm freaking out because everyone in front of me, like these grown ass men, are failing the test because apparently the instructors were really hard. But by the power of God, I got the nicest instructor there. So before you actually get to the actual driving part of your test, they want to make sure you know how to work your car and like where everything is. So they ask you where everything is, and I was like flying by until he got to the emergency lights, and he's like, so last one, where are your emergency lights? And I grew up learning to call them hazard lights, so I was like Patrick in the episode of SpongeBob where like SpongeBob was trying to teach Patrick how to open the pickle jar. My instructor was like, the emergency lights, the emergency lights, the emergency lights. And I was like, emergency lights, the emergency lights, the emergency lights, the emergency. Anyways, he let me slide with that one. So he gets in the car and we turn out the DMV and we're going down this neighborhood where there are like no cars at all, and I was just straight chilling. Then 1 minute into the test, he's like, all right, pull over to this curb. And I was like, are we done already? We were just getting started. Anyways, he's like, all right, I want you to reverse against this curb. If you didn't know, if you hit the curb at all during your test, it's an automatic fail. And I was freaking out because I never specifically practiced reversing against the curb. So I'm reversing in slow motion, and after like 30 seconds, the longest 30 seconds of my life, he's like, okay, you can stop now. So I stopped, and he's like, all right, go straight up and make a left. So I'm like, all right, straight up, make a left. I let go of my brake, and my Prindle is still in reverse. So I try to play it off, you know, give a little giggle. And I put the Prindle back into drive, and we take off. And I see him like writing on his clipboard. I'm like, ah! So we start moving again, and straight ahead of me, it's just a straight road, nothing crazy. And to the left of me, there's a steep hill. Like, this guy really wanted to kill us. I was like, do you want to kill us? Do you want to kill us? I think you want to kill us. You want to kill us. So I make the left. I go up the steep hill. If that wasn't bad enough, at the top of the steep hill, there's a stop sign. Now, who thought it'd be a good idea to put a stop sign on top of a steep ass hill? Like, that hill was so steep, it could have like done whatever a steep hill could do. So we were just sitting there, stopped for like 10 seconds. And then I let go of the brake. Dead ass. On mamas. On me. We were rolling backwards. Why? Because a car did what a car was supposed to do on top of a steep hill. So, I'm sitting there like, and we're just making deep eye contact as the car is rolling backwards. And I was like, maybe I should do something now. So I step on the gas and we like jerk back. Like we're freaking like getting rocket ship to the moon. And then we just continue the car ride. He let me slide again, thankfully. So we keep on driving. He's like, all right, make a left up right there. I'm like, all right, left, up right there. And I missed the left. That was up right there. So we end up having to take like a bigger street back, and yeah, I should have made the left. I knew it wasn't right. So at this big ass street with a bunch of cars, there's a yield light, and like there's a car super far away from me, but you know, I wanted to be safe. I wanted to show him that like I wasn't irresponsible, I wasn't impulsive. So I waited. We waited so long, to the point where like the car behind me honked at me. And if you didn't know, honking is also an automatic fail. But he let me slide again. Like, this man could build a playground of how many times he let me slide. So we finally make it back into the DMV. And he was like, so, you're from an hour away, huh? And I was like, yep. He was like, oh. And then he was like, well, congratulations, you passed the test. This man played my life. But I am very thankful that he let me pass, and he let me slide for way too many things. Anyways, if you want to hear any more of my crazy, weird life experiences that only seem to happen to me because I'm so unlucky, and please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like this story and you don't want to hear more, don't thumbs it up, don't subscribe, don't leave a comment down below. It's a free country. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the flip side.